Hello there. Welcome to Morning Log stream. Today we'll be playing Fairy Tale Kaiju. This deck is interesting. You see, what we do is we play Floodgates and Kaijus and Fairy Tales. Specifically Fairy Tale Luna, because I can just return the Kaijus back to my hand with it. Unless they control an appropriate Kaiju in their deck, which they probably won't since I'm playing the unconventional Kaijus. Let's go. Mr. Log streaming at a morning hour. Didn't you guys see my Twitter? I made a twit longer explaining my stream schedule. I said I was probably going to take Tuesdays and Thursdays off so that I could focus on work. And that work included morning streams. I just forgot to tweet about that part. I don't like Twitter. Who does? Ooh, our first match will be against a bot. You got back down to gold? I love gold. I don't like Twitter much because it's depressing. If Twitter is depressing to you, what you need to do is download add-ons which block the trending tab, because it's actually just garbage. And unfollow people who post depressing shit. Or if you can't, you can just mute them instead. I ain't got time to deal with bots today. Let me just see if it's actually a bot. I need to find more art to cover. More Mr. Logs, good to see you and your amazing self. Hello there. Speaking of that, how are you feeling? I don't like to think about that. Is this another bot? Yeah, push that bot up into plat. Surely we can't get too many bots in a row. Japanese name, Rescue Rabbit, 5-card extra. True. I haven't had time to play or watch streams. Are bots really that bad now? Yeah, you want to see the bot? Basically, we sit here for 3 minutes while we just wait for it to time out. I don't even do anything. The old bots that used to at least play the game. Good tip I heard to follow was anyone who doesn't promote your creativity, mental health, or overall well-being. That's good advice. I'm not going to sit through another bot. I got 12 bots in a row. I'd rather not sit through a bot. But that's 2 in a row so far. A human. Remember, if you win the coin floss, make them go first so they quit out. Oh, okay. Are you enjoying dog sitting the good boys you posted on Twitter? No, they're kind of annoying. Oh, come on. It timed out. You see the dogs, one of them's diabetic, so I have to give them a, they have to be fed at specific times. Which means I have to wake up early for that and do it. It's not really a big deal, like giving him the shot. It's just having to wake up early is annoying. And there's also some other problems that I don't want to talk about purely because they're gross. Is it another bot? What do you think about sealed or draft mode? I don't like draft modes. One more week till the pass expires. What pass? You've got to be kidding me. Are there any humans who play this game anymore? Why aren't you playing the Pyramid of Light? Because it's garbage. Bot hour? I thought bots only ever played at night. They play in the morning too? What time of day do people not play bots? I gotta say, I wasn't expecting to get nothing but bots. I'll try one more time. Another bot. You're going first? Excellent. The lower ranks, the worse it gets. I've heard the bots are in every rank. Five in a row. This one at least has an English seeming name. Let's see if going second causes him to auto quit. After rank reset, they're primarily low rank. I don't like playing in higher ranks though. No, I guess that doesn't work. End phase, they just quit. Just so you guys know, I don't play this game for rank. I play to try new decks. So getting free wins means nothing to me. What I want to do is play against people. Ideally, people who don't cheat. That's why I don't like playing against fans either. Because it's not really a real experience. That's why I prefer to play in the ranked mode, you know, to get a variety of different kinds of decks. And if I play against people in a duel mode, they just cheat. So it's not really the experience I want either. But playing against a bunch of cheaters is probably better than not being able to play the game at all. So I think it's time to probably start a duel room. How do they cheat? They know what deck I'm playing and they look at my hand. So I'm probably going to open the duel room after this. You can hide the hand? I don't want to though. Just supposed to bar over your hand? No. I see we play today. We're playing early today. Yeah, early against bots. If I ever duel you, I promise I won't stream snipe. That doesn't mean anything because it's like everyone else. It doesn't really matter. I just assume you guys are all cheating anyway. I have strategies for that. See, one of the reasons I don't like to play, you know, part of the cheating thing is that you guys know what deck I'm playing. So ideally, I just want to play the same deck over and over. But I can't do that if I'm playing against viewers because they'll counterpick my deck. You know, they'll play like incredibly specific counters to whatever I'm playing, or they'll play like the perfect counter to what I'm playing. So one of the factors I have to do in order to prevent cheating is to constantly change my deck, which means I can't really play the way I want to. That's why I don't like doing it. So it's a combination of, you know, getting counterpicked, and then, you know, just the blatant cheating because you can see my hand and face down cards. Playing random duel rooms. That is definitely a suggestion. I'd rather Konami just fix the bot problem, but it's currently a problem. So rather than just complain about something that's currently broken, I'll just take the lesser of two evils and just open a duel room and deal with your guys' cheating. How would they fix the bomb problem? It's their job to fix it, not mine. That's the answer. Problem is they're really bad at doing changes to the game in a timely manner. Obviously what you want to do is run a duel room full of a bunch of other content creators. I don't know any other content creators though. At least this bot in particular doesn't wait too long. Problem with my deck is I can't really push for game because it's a very reactive deck where I need my opponent to do things in order to do anything. So I can't even win quickly. Would you rather be a frog or a salamander? Neither. Okay, let's open up a duel room. I didn't think I'd run against nothing but bots. Failed to join the table. Asagi Ame. Is that the Ame? The one who posts all of those fabulous tweets? My god, your tweets are crazy. Hello, Mr. DuelLogs. How do you do? Not good. Such an early stream today. Yeah. Is there a Discord link? Nah. One of these days I'll fix my Discord so I can invite people to it again. Super Poly looks like sperm. Yes. Oh my god. I've just accepted this is how you are. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just personally, I'm not comfortable with those kinds of jokes. So, I see them and I just go like, oh my god, how are you so blatant with these things? It's admirable to an extent. But also, it has me like, it invokes a reaction from me every time. Indeed early. Yeah, we all know where Ame's mind is. Have you seen her tweets? All of her tweets are like that. It's constant. It's actually really entertaining. I'm not saying to stop. Say so is Gucci. I mean, there's no. If you're not say so, you know, don't pretend to be. That's great. It's admirable to be just so brazen about who you really are. It's the bird app for you. And based on what? I'm not say so. Me neither. Is Mr. Locks playing anti-meta today? No. I'm playing Fairy Tale Kaijus. Where's you FU guys sound clip from? It's from a Pomu crab game. It's easy to find. To your side of the field. to your opponent's side of the field. Ooh. Immediately 3. Ooh. Can, your opponent can activate cards affecting the rest of this turn. Sure, let's do it. How many counters is it? 3. Oh, that's not even a good effect. Oh, I didn't use my normal summon. Yeah, it's Fairy Tale Beatdown. Careful, that's a god card there. What are you talking about? Thanks for the 100 bits, Asagi Ame. I really appreciate it. Only when it's from Ame though, not from anyone else. Thanks for the bits, Afraid of the Dork. Ame's here, what the hell? Yeah, she's here to talk about how super polymerization looks like sperm. Yeah. Thanks for the bits, Leah Asimov. I appreciate it almost as much as Ame's bits. Isn't Ame from the Seaman stream? Yeah. Apparently Ame's gonna do models soon. Whole crew's here. I can't wait to see what it is. Almost as much. Thanks for the bits, Tiny. Oh, and the gifted subs and everything. I just realized I've been ignoring them for the most part. In my defense. I'm not gonna say it. Can I summon this to my side of the field, or do I need to have a kaiju for that? Thank you so much for the rubles. You changed your stream schedule? Yeah, I made a twit longer about it. My twit longer was basically I'm changing. I'm probably not gonna stream on Tuesdays or Thursdays anymore. I just forgot to mention that I was gonna stream in the mornings too now. The Super Kaiju War Machine. Do I have a kaiju in the grave? Of course I do. The tweet longer. Are you supposed to be streaming less, not more? You absolute sussy baka morbing stink. That's what I said. This tweet specifically said no Tuesdays and Thursdays so that I can focus on things more. That's what I'm doing. Very long tweet. Apparently, from what I was told later on, that having a twit longer than not actually really having much in it is a very common VTuber thing, and I had no idea. So I'm sorry about that. I didn't know that was such a common thing in the VTuber community. I've accidentally participated in the VTuber community stuff. To lessen the load. Exactly. So you're a VTuber? No. I didn't say that. You said that. One step closer to the DuelLogs. DuelLogs. The DuelLogs not a VTuber. He's my favorite spider VTuber. Nope. Right. So, holy shit, I missed a lot of them. Holy crap. Nice, it's 3 months. So, thanks for the subs from Do Vampa. Jimmy Kills a Lot. Volbeat Rock. Frozen Yogurt. Pacifist Fish, Martin Mespi Espinoza, Dern Falls DeLeon, EE42 Randy, Sato Bliss. Oh, Sato's here. RB Man for the 2 gift subs, Issa Poppy, and Banker 016. See, I didn't miss any of you. Can't say I did. The Moon Spider, said my name. Exactly. Would you like to activate the effect of a card? No, why would you destroy my floodgate? Maybe now the clips will eventually catch up. I mean, overall, this means more streams, not less. I was missed? No, you weren't. I said Banker 016. I just said your name wrong. That's it. Oh my god. I just noticed. Of course, Ame would spam the feed emote. Okay. Kyoto Waterfront. Select a card to add from your deck to the hand. Mispronounce my name? I didn't mispronounce any of your guys' names. You guys are all a bunch of babies. You can discard this card, banish a kaiju monster you control that is owned by your opponent. Then special summon 1 monster from your graveyard. Wait, can I do this? I know they just used their scatter shot on me already. One monster you control is owned by your opponent. Then special summon 1 monster from your graveyard. Oh no, this is an anti-kaiju card. I have to bring this out by the effect of a different card. Through interrupted kaiju slumber only. Otherwise it doesn't work. Is Pure Despia a good deck, or does it need to be mixed with other engines to work properly? It's good by itself. You don't need anything else. What do anti-kaiju do? It just counters your opponent's kaiju stuff. It's not really a big deal. The DuelLogs, do you like it better when the decks have 2 archetypes like synergize with each other, or would you prefer an archetype stayed mostly pure? I hate playing pure archetypes. I only ever play decks if you can mix it with something else. Pure archetypes, more like cringe archetypes. I say that, but there's probably some archetypes where they're perfectly fine to play pure. It's just, by default, I don't like to play pure archetypes because it seems kind of boring. It almost feels like the game is telling me what to do, and I don't like to be told what to do. I like to do my own thing. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, pure incantation. I don't think that's a thing. Wow, this card is actually just dead in my hand. My favorite Medolce support is Battle Fader. That doesn't work in Medolces. Mr. DuelLogs, I played against 20 bots in a row. Yeah, I played against 5 bots in a row when I started stream. It's redunculous. How many cards do I have in the graveyard? I think I have enough to banish. It's owned kaijus, not controlled kaijus. Yep. Needs to be a kaiju that my opponent gave me. Not my own, unfortunately. The early logs? No. I'm not early, you guys are just late. Infinite impermanence. Oh. Whatever. I played against 15 bots in a row, free plat 5 to diamond 5. Yeah, I don't care about ranking up though. I care about having an entertaining stream, and it's not fun to see me sit there for 3 minutes waiting for a bot to expire. You know? Especially if that's every duel. Playing pure is more fun because you don't get carried by other cards / engines. No, you're wrong. Get crunked, Mr. Metal. I only say that because Mr. Metal's one of my editors. I'm allowed to say that to him. If you had ads, bots would be a great time to play them. Then my stream would only be ads. Do you guys see the problem with that? Do I even have enough room for that? Not really. God damn it. Abusing your poor revenue. More revenue? Nobody's gonna watch a stream that's just ads. Plus, ads from Twitch are garbage. They pay you nothing. And also get ratioed. But the ads are more than good. Oh, you mean my ads? Even those, like, I can't play them all stream. I only have like 10 minutes of ads. Actually, I think I have like 20 minutes of ads now. Workplace harassment? Well, maybe you shouldn't have bad takes and then you won't get harassed. Did you think of that? You have 2 Phoenixes? What the hell? Nobody plays more than 1 Phoenix. Not that I was going to use my other card. That's enough for 2 bots. What's up, Terra? I fought only in plat. Thanks for your content. I could watch you 24/7. By the way, I'm actually watching you all the time. Excellent, Oni-chan96. Wouldn't Rival be better than there can be only 1 in this deck? No, because I play multiple different types. There can be only 1 is the best card in this deck. Do you think they'll give nature support and the love they deserve? No. Okay, this is annoying. I remember this deck was built in order to counter the meta, which doesn't work in duel rooms. And I can't edit here. Okay, I need to edit the deck real quick. I have to, ooh, that's another annoying thing. You see, when you're playing on the ladder, it's real easy to figure out what your opponents are playing because they're a bunch of, like, mindless sheep who just play whatever's the best deck. So it's a lot easier to build your deck in order to counter them. Playing against you guys use, like, creative different decks, too. Which means my deck building is completely thrown out of whack. So let me just play 3 of these. The flattery, yeah, flattery, which requires me to change my deck. Why are you playing on ladder? I prefer to play on ladder because people don't cheat on ladder. Why no Gamma Seal? Because the point of this deck is to play the Kaijus that no one plays, so that I can return them to my hand with the Fairy Tale card. I just didn't draw it that in the last duel, so I didn't really get to do the point of my deck, and I made some misplays. Didn't you want to take out that 1 Kaiju card? No. I said, I want to bring it out with Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. That's it. I can still use it. Like, it's still a good card. Draw 3. I see, I see. I got nothing. I shouldn't go first with this deck, ever. I don't know what I was thinking. This is purely a going second deck. Oh, I got you, my B. It's not cheating, you're just streaming. Shh. I know you guys cheat. I know you guys love to cheat. If you guys had a choice between cheating and eating food, you guys would probably cheat twice. I'd running DVE and pacifist deck, poggers. Heavenly Prison? You're gonna summon that out? Oh no, you're just activating it. That makes sense. Can we cheat for... No. Do I have enough to use another Pot of Extravagance? I do. I don't use my extra deck, so this is just pure advantage. Oh god, this sucks. I'll do it anyway. What? It protects face-down monsters too? Set cards in the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I mean, you've got to be hecking kidding me. Hecking heck. I didn't know it worked on monsters as well. Swears? I didn't say a swear. You sweared. Epidemic virus. Summon Lord of the Heavenly Prison. I maintain hands like that would never happen IRL. What? Oh, you mean the conspiracy theory that the game gives you bad hands on purpose? What is that called? The gambler's bias? An F word? Pomu would be proud of you? I don't freaking cuss. Just power shuffling guarantees it. Spell cards was selected. My Kaiju Slumber? I don't really use spell cards in this deck anyway. Yeah, you tell him, Pudding. The RP in this game can be real absurd. Actual RNG is just absurd. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Sometimes you just get fucked by RNG and that's just what it is. It's human nature to look for patterns in things, or to look for explanations, when sometimes it is just random, there's nothing you can do about it. Language? God damn it, I keep saying bad words. I'm not trying to. This isn't an Ame stream. Just run card shuffle. You got a great hand if you're playing poker, I guess. The goal of deck building is to minimize the RNG? Exactly. Good Eldritch Zombie deck, pure cancer. She said the thing. Again, 3 Kaiju and 2 Slumbers, Pomu. I mean, my opponent finally has a monster on the board, so I can actually use them. Am I dreaming? Is this early logs? Yeah. I'm gonna do my combo. I can finally do it. I've been waiting 10,000 years. I'm gonna tribute his card to give them a Kaiju. Then, I'll use my Kaiju in my hand. Darkest Diabolos. Whatever, don't give a shit. They're gonna bring out their Kaiju because they had a Dark Monster tributed on their side of the field. Their card right here is one of the few that's immune to Kaijus. Then they're gonna Gozen match. Don't give a shit. Although, I think that means you can't summon your card, right? Oh no, because everyone's changed to dark. Your opponent has summoned a card. Everybody gets changed to dark attribute, which means I won't be able to bring out Luna. This changes things a little bit. Only a little bit. Still gonna bring up my Kaiju too. Which is now dark, and now I'm locked out of being able to use my Luna because of the floodgate. However, time to Kaiju capture mission to flip it face down. Which means I can attack over it. And this makes my other Kaijus live. However, Darkest Diabolos is one of the few cards that's immune to Kaijus in the game. They're going to destroy my card, which lets me draw 2, because it has an excellent floating effect. And get crunked. Whoa. I can't believe I'm playing against Darkest Diabolos when I'm playing a Kaiju deck. One of the few decks that can't counter it. Don't worry. Select a card to add from your deck to your hand. Another one! How's it immune? Can't be attributed. Apparently can't be targeted either. Your opponent cannot tribute this face-up card in the field and cannot target it with card effects. You know, what my whole deck is about. Select a card to add to your hand. Sure, we can add a Kaiju to the hand. Look, I can go into Raiden's the multi-dimensional Kaiju. Tribute this card right here. And now I can bring out another Kaiju. I'll bring out this one. See, these are the kind of like anti-deck choices that make me not like to play against you guys. I should still be fine, for the most part. Hi, Mr. DuelLogs. Hello there, Spike, please. Protection from getting tributed is rare. Amongst boss monsters, there's only really 2 of them that have it. And this is one of them. Select one from your hand to return to your deck. Couldn't you flip Diablos with Fairy Tale Snow to tribute it? Diablos is immune to targeted effects. Maybe you should run Madultra Tiramisu so you can non-target spin it. Oh, good idea. Eater of Millions? Oh, honestly, not a half bad idea. Quintet Magician is the other boss monster, right? Yeah. You got it. There's only really 2 boss monsters that are, you know, viable to an extent, that are immune to Kaijus. And with my Kaiju deck, I'm playing against one of them. And it's against viewers. What a coincidence, right? It's all just a coincidence. This isn't an anti-deck choice. The conspiracy logs. Let's see, I can go into Fairy Tale Snow, but I don't want to. Because now I can go into this. Which doesn't really do anything. 1 second. Eater of Millions would be pretty good in here. Rongo Bongo. You can't be removed from the field. There's no cards with that kind of protection. You're crazy. Oops, wrong card. Eater of Millions. Here, might as well remove this card. The funny card. Oh, I do have Harpy's Feather Duster. Neat. Okay, let's see how this works. Who's up next? Talico999. Does Alpha Master Beast work in this deck? Probably. It's a good card. Eater of Millions, more like Eater of 15. Well, only if you're playing Gren Majo. I don't like early logs. Your voice is fit for the night. That's because in the morning I'm tired. How are you guys not tired in the morning? Better question. Dragonic Diagram, huh? Eater of Millions, the Chaos Draft staple. It's so good in limited formats. Wow, that's your only card? How do you brick with true Dracos? The deck is a consistency machine. Also, why didn't you summon any monsters? Well, whatever. Ooh, search on summon. I probably should have saved this card until I had a Kaiju on the field. Or at least I had a Kaiju to summon. Greetings, nerds. Hello there, nerds. It's my secret logs. I'm always tired. I just remembered, like, I only got 6 hours of sleep last night. Actually, I think I had 5 hours of sleep. Because I went to bed at 3. Which means I probably didn't fall asleep till 3:30. And then I woke up at 9 so that I could feed my dogs. And then when I was up, I was like, might as well stay up. I'm supposed to be waking up in like half an hour anyway. Where are your cards, Toloco999? Did you brick? Are you all bricked up? I'm going to banish every card from my extra deck. Oh, you have to select them one at a time. Select a card to banish. Select a card to banish. Select a card to banish. Confirm. That's enough. Ooh, 11,000. Thanks for the raid, Ruxin 34. Were you guys playing the Yu-Gi-Ohs as well? I'm new to this game, so be nice to me when I make misplays. I don't know what I'm doing. Saw the doggos on Twitter, very cute. Yeah, they're both really old too. But they're still cute, even though they're old. When are you gonna stream the card game Ligma? What's Ligma? Ha 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 ha, you're so funny. Yeah, I'm new to this game, so don't be too upset when I make misplays. True Kim Agnimazad. Agnimazad. Doesn't this one like banish? Oh, banishes monsters. Okay, okay. Oh, True Kings. That's why he didn't have any plays. It's not True Dracos. An actual True King deck. Did you just non-target banish one of my cards? That's illegal. You're gonna special summon a monster from the graveyard? That means you have cards to destroy. Wait, you could have destroyed one of those with Dragonic Diagram ages ago. You know you can destroy cards in your hand, right? Wait, that's illegal. Little Group released a new abridged episode. Not sure if you watched them. Oh, I do watch them. Man, it's been forever since he's released one of those. What, in between 3 and 3:30? What? What's 3 and 3:30? It just takes a while to fall asleep. That's it. Nobody really falls asleep as soon as they lay down. Like, personally, I fall asleep pretty quickly, but even I take at least 5 minutes. I can't sleep because the heat is killing me. Just turn on your AC. Man, I remember I used to have that problem too. I was like, man, my room is so hot. I wish I could move to like a different room in the house, but it's the only one that's heat controlled. And then when everyone else moved out, I was able to actually like use the AC correctly and turn it up to an appropriate degrees. Honest for a win. And now I don't think my room is hot anymore. It's just the people I lived with turn the AC at a ridiculously high volume. And I just never thought to change it because it's like, well, they probably know what they're doing. It's like, no, they didn't. They were too worried about conserving energy. Is that Cafe Fico? Cafe Fico, let's go. Who's Skull Broncho? Alright, thanks for the sub, Angry Vermin and Ruxin34, the resubscribe. Honest for game. This is 2015 Yu-Gi-Oh! Can you make a Sky Star Ray variant of Life Point and Game Mill? I think I've done that in the past. I heard my name. I saw you in the duel room, Cafe Fico, but you weren't available to duel. What's the code for the room? I don't remember. On his beatdown? Yeah. How come you're streaming at such a European hour? Because I felt like it. Fuck. I'm so used to trying to go first. I take a while to fall asleep. Imagine not falling asleep after 5 minutes. Are you still addicted to Magic the Gathering? No. I still play it though. What's a Ligma? Ligma balls. Great hand. Unchained. Eel, nobody plays Unchained. Imagined playing Unchained. Cringe. Unchained Soul? Are you gonna try to summon that while there can be only one is on the field? Oh yeah, someone joined the table. That's weird. Yeah. Oh well. I take 2 hours to fall asleep. Have you ever tried not taking 2 hours to fall asleep? I don't do the continuous spell often. I've never seen anyone play it before. That's a new one. I've tried melatonin supplements. I haven't. Fairy Tale Snow. None of my kaijus. Just go to bed 2 hours later. Exactly. After taking melatonin every night, I've been sleeping so well. I've heard melatonin gives you nightmares. Of course, for me, it's when I wake up in the morning and I remember that reality is actually how it is. Then I think, oh, I wish this was a nightmare I could wake up from, you know? Unchained Soul of Disaster. What the hell does this even do? Okay, insert check for each Unchained card in your graveyard. You can use following effects of Unchained Soul once per turn. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Immediate effect resolves. Link summon one Dark Link monster using this card you control and that opponent's monster as a material. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target Unchained monster in your graveyard. I don't think that works. Under the Floodgate. If you get one Unchained, you get them all. I don't think they can summon other Unchained monsters because they're all Fiend type, right? Depression is also a common side effect, which I'm getting. Oof, that sucks. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Did you know that can be countered by Ash Blossom? Other times I feel like I skip time to the morning. I always have dreams. I just wish I could stay in the dreamland, you know? Oh, come on. Why do you want to destroy my cards so badly? Hell, Sword Soul can punish main phase 1 setting up with their Icarus attack. Should I play a Sword Soul engine? Hi, Mr. Logs. You have the VTuber on the stream again? What? What are you talking about? If you don't have dreams while you sleep, you won't get a full night's sleep. Yeah, you will. There's lots of people who don't dream. It's more common for people not to dream when they are like normies. Normies don't dream as much as creative people or people who like have... No, just creative people. I don't dream, but I'm not a normie though? Really? The thing with dreams, they're more likely to happen with people who are creative, and they're less likely to happen with people who are like very analytical or have like, you know, office jobs. Or else that's what I read from my books on dream psychology. I have dreams like every once in a while. Yeah, it's all, when it comes to these kinds of things, it's always more of like, you know, increasing the chances. There's no guarantees with any of this stuff. That's how most of psychology works. Although dreams isn't really psychology. It's more of a... I think it's like its own complete different thing. I can't go and do anything. I have a dream every night. Pseudoscience? It's not pseudoscience. It is its own science. Like, the science of interpreting dreams is pseudoscience because that's just made up bullshit. But, like, actual dreams itself, you know, that's, they study that. There's lots of interesting factors that you can draw from, like, you know, taking data of people. And they found that people who have office jobs are less likely to dream than people who are creative. Although, less likely is the key term. That doesn't mean it's a guarantee. I dream on the regular, but not all the time. I dream every day. I just don't care to remember my dreams. Because the part of your brain which dreams is also the part of your brain which stores your short-term memory. So unless you try to remember your dreams first thing in the morning, you won't remember them. You mean dreaming about eggplants and the Mount Fuji on the first day of the year doesn't mean you have good luck? Well, no, it just means you're dreaming about eggplants and Mount Fuji. But what if you are creative but work at an office job? I mean, good question. I know Leah is creative and then works at, you know, an analytical job. Maybe that could be it. Maybe it supersedes one or the other. I don't got any plays. Where are my other Kaijus at? Does this deck actually suck? I should play something else. I'm creative and I work in a warehouse. I'm creative, but I just suck at being creative. I suck so bad that I spent 10 years practicing to get at an acceptable level. You guys should see some of my early shit. It's garbage. Even the stuff I make now isn't very good. But it's better than what I used to make. Maybe this is my problem. Less likely to dream, less likely to remember them. Wait, what? Less likely to remember their dreams? Yeah, like, because, you know, dreams take up the same portion of your brain that has short-term memory. So unless you actively are trying to remember your dream, you're going to forget your dream almost immediately when you wake up. Like, I don't remember what my dream was last night, but I know I did dream because I always do. I just didn't care to remember. What does it mean if someone dreams so mundane? I get them confused with reality sometimes. I sometimes have dreams. They're really mundane. The life in my dreams is better than real life. It's like, why can't that be real? I want a mundane reality. I can do this, and then attack into this face-down card and take a little bit of damage, and then force it to get destroyed. What are you doing? Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn. Hi, Mr. Logs. Hope you're having a good day. You're my top 5 spider VTubers. I have to go site for finals. Bye-bye. See ya. I'm sure I'll have a good day eventually. Once had a dream of Bakugo from Hero Academia got arrested, and his cellmates were BoJack Horseman and Maggie Simpson. Why? If I return this, does this mean I lose? Maybe. Can I get a Kaiju off the top? I need one more card to go to the graveyard for that. There's studies that show that using your phone as soon as you wake up makes you forget your dreams really quickly. I don't use my phone when I wake up. I just don't care to remember my dreams. Like, you know, it can. Like, literally anything can make you forget your dreams quickly because it's the same part of your brain that stores your short-term memory. Using your phone, sure, it can make you forget your dreams a little bit more quickly, but you're still going to forget them quickly nonetheless. The trigger doesn't really matter in that case. Get crunked. Fairy tale snow time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First time I got a DuelLogs stream, I see my deck on board. Big Unchained loved, big DuelLogs loved. Unchained? Psh, more like unlame. I believe it all happens when you're frustrated on that kind of stuff. I'm 20 and I've never had a wet dream. TMI. You could write them down. There's ways to remember your dreams, sure. Or like your videos and streams. What do you think of Magispectors? Magispectors suck without Kieran, and they're never gonna unban Kieran because it's too good. Funny thing is, Magispectors aren't even the best deck for Kieran. It's just Kieran is just so good as a generic tool. The defense of this card is 2,000 something, right? 2,600. So if I attack into it, I should have enough life points to survive. Which means I can bounce it with Luna. In the main phase 2. That giggle though, don't make fun of me. I'm shy. Let's see, select a card to add from your deck to your hand. We'll add another Luna. That's a cute giggle. No, it's not. Magispectors is tribute to summon Kieran, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm ready in the main phase 2. Logs, you have an adorable laugh. No, I don't. So the Switch adding the VTuber tag to the stream every time? Yeah, it's Twitch, not me. I'm not adding it myself. Gosh darn it, Twitch. Can't believe you would do that to me. My dog wants to come in my room. Let me let him in. You know, maybe he wants me to take him outside. I think that's probably what it is. See, the thing is, my dogs, they have a doggy door. Oh, fuck. It's just they're not used to using it. So they like it when I take them over to it. I'm gonna go do that real quick. Oh no! Oh, is it my turn? Sorry, he just wants me to walk over and watch him go outside. Here, I'll do this so they can't negate the effect. Then we'll use Luna to return it to my hand. There we go. And then attack for big damage. The DuelLogs streaming at a reasonable time for once. If you call this a reasonable time, sure. How are you gonna take him outside? There's no atmosphere on the moon? Not sure. Why do you have the Thundering King Kaiju in your deck? What the hell, man? I had to out my own floodgate. Oh boy. Wait, is this enough attack to beat over the card? It only has 2100 defense, right? Move out of the way, Diablo Immortal. Oh my god, that is exactly enough. He's drinking Pilk. I've never wanted to drink Pilk before. Except for that one time. Alright, thanks for the sub, Pitbull8175. Mr. Logs is shy? Yeah, I'm very shy. I'm like the shyest person in the world. Oh, I lost? Okay. Except that one time. So you faked it on Leah's stream? No, I wouldn't do that. Are you a juggalo? No. That one time, it was on Leah's stream. I promise you, Pilk is... It's not very good. Morbin time? Let's go, Morbin time. Wait, 1 second. Cafe Fico! Pilk is great? I mean, not really. It's not that bad, but I wouldn't say it's good. Pilk is mid? Yeah, exactly. What is Pilk? Okay, so Pilk is a combination of half Pepsi, half milk. So you take a glass and you fill it halfway up with milk and then halfway up with Pepsi and then you drink it. That's Pilk. Now, it doesn't sound like those two beverages would mix with each other, and that's because they don't really. But why? Why do we do anything? What's the point of playing Yu-Gi-Oh? You know, it's just for fun. Let's go, Cafe Fico. Where are you at? For content? Yeah, exactly, for content. But the real Pilk is the friends that made along the way. Disgusting. Can't say it's a crime unless you've tried it. I mean, you guys are all saying it's nasty without having tried it, but like, try it first and then tell me how gross it is. Suffering makes good content? It does. That's why the stream chat loves my punishment duel nights. They just want to see me suffer. Now I'm here. I clicked begin duel, but it wouldn't begin. Okay. We're good to go, Cafe Fico. I drew garbage. I don't know why I keep trying to go first. I'm just hardwired to it, I guess. Yeah, suffering is tight. If there was a suffering championship, I would probably be in the running for a top 10 finisher. Book was a poor man's root beer float? Pretty much. It kind of tastes like a flat root beer float. Have you ever had a root beer float? That's kind of what Pilk is. Nice hand? I know, right? Kaijus is the second deck in general. Yeah, it is. I keep forgetting. Fico brought best deck. I knew he'd be playing Medulches. Oh my god, XYZ reception? Or is it XC to reception? You know, sometimes it's pronounced XYZ in this game, and sometimes it's pronounced XC's. Like, you don't call it XC's Dragon Cannon, you call it XYZ Dragon Cannon. Some people said Tide Pogs are toxic, but they can't say that until they've tried it. Exactly. Do you know for sure? Just because all the science points to it being toxic doesn't mean it's actually. Do you know that the moon is real? Have you seen the curvature of the earth? I don't think so. If you look with your eyes, it seems flat to me. It's pronounced XYZ. That's because XYZ Dragon Cannon has nothing to do with XYZ. Yeah, read that out loud. Chocolate moon flay. Oh no, I'm getting screwed. The tiramisu. If it's XYZ, it's pronounced XYZ. If it's XYZ, it's pronounced XC's. You guys have to be fucking with me. I mean, messing with me. XC's. No Zeus? Where's your Zeus at, Cafe Fico? I don't have... Oh, a Kaiju. I finally procced my Kaiju. I can go into my Kaiju. Yeah. Set of punishments, you can say generic chance of X summonings. Like unbuilt-in overlay network. What? You know what? Good point. I forgot I ran Zeus. Hey, no cheating. I can't believe he activated Maxx C and got 2 summons off of that. Not say so? I'm not say so. I didn't know summoning to your opponent's field counts for Maxx C. Yep, it's because I'm the one performing the summon, not my opponent. Let's see, I'm gonna grab this card. I'm gonna use this. Awakening. What? Monsters you control gain 300 attack for each different attribute you control. That works on my Kaijus too? Oh my god, I should run 3 copies of this card. For some reason, I thought it only worked on Fairy Tail Snow. I don't really read. Hello, Mr. Logs. How are you this afternoon? Badly. Thanks for asking. I can't read. Shut up. You guys don't read anyway, either. What kind of psycho reads their cards? I know, right? Why badly? Well, I don't want to really bring down the vibe of the stream, so I'm not going to tell you. Food cake is active. Ooh, I can negate it? Oh, I thought this only negated targeted effects on my Kaiju. I'm not sure how I'm able to negate this, but I'm going to do it. What can we do to improve your disposition? Nothing. There's nothing any of you guys can do. I read the whole twit longer. I must have been hard. I know there's a lot to it. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I should feel better in a few months. Don't worry about it. I can add another Kaiju to my hand. I have Kaiju Capture Mission. Maybe I should play more copies of Kaiju Capture Mission. This is game over, Cafe Fico. Especially when I activate Honest to attack directly. Beliebers. Because the editor of the channel clips can't stop picturing Akiza every time he says ooh. I've never once said ooh. Months? Yeah, it's usually how long it takes. Wait, how come the card... Oh, because it was brought out by Angeli, so it can't be destroyed by battle. Good game, Cafe Fico. I say GG because I won. If I don't win, then it's bad game. Morbin time, you didn't wait for me? Okay, spooky bones it is. After 5 hours, I finished a twit longer. It was intense. Excellent. Thanks for the sub flight bear XP. Have you considered running owner seal in Kaijus? No, it's a bad card. Know that one trap? It's Kafeiko. Is that how it is? I asked him how to pronounce it and he told me it was fine. Is it actually pronounced Kafeiko and not Kafefico? I'm pretty sure it's Kafefico. Or is it Kafefeco? You call him Fifi? No, it's not that. Shut up. I like remove brainwashing. Bsh. Why did I go first? Why do I keep doing this? Fuck! I accidentally canceled its effect. It's supposed to add a card to my hand. Because it also has a quick effect. I thought it was asking me to do the quick effect. I keep forgetting it has a search effect too. Oh, I screwed myself. First turn logs. Oh yes, the credit card deck. Going first in Kaiju. I keep forgetting, okay? Don't make fun of me. Danger Thunderbird. As someone who usually listens to your YouTube videos, not hearing Pomu when you swear feels bad. Yeah, you hear Pomu a lot because I swear a lot. I try not to. I really try not to say any swear words. It just happens sometimes. Just a little bit. Ooh, they must have had no darks in their hand if they got rid of King of the Skull Servants. Danger Tsuchinoko. Going first with Kaiju, so they never expect Kaiju. The Mad Games. Even the greatest of kings has a few slip-ups. I have never made a slip-up before. I Pomu from the Pomu stream. You know, Rosemi has never cursed on one of her streams before. Did you guys know that? There was one member stream where she said, I'm gonna say a curse word. And it took her 10 minutes to get up the courage to say it. It was so funny. She has said she curses a lot in real life. It's just on stream she limits herself. I don't know how she does it, because I can't. I actually try not to say bad words on stream, and I just say them all the time anyway. Not even as a joke. It's like I try not to do it, and I just do it anyway. Hazukashi! Rosemi's too pure for the world. I don't know about that. But she is funny. Maybe her brain got hacked and says it by mistake. It's so funny. She's like, I'm going to say the S-H-I-T word. She's like, I'm going to do it to prove to you guys that I'm not say-so. And her chat's like, say it then. She's like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. She's like, oh, I can't. I'm too embarrassed. And then 10 minutes later, she did it. It was so funny. Member stream leaks? Yeah. If you want to hear her say a cuss word, you have to go to her membership. You weren't curse enough and spend a month making an effective effort to curse more? Why? That's dumb. Cursing is a sign of low intelligence. It means you don't have the capacity to say other types of words. Or it just means you like to curse. Not everything needs to be super, extra, you know? If she usually refrains from a stream, I can see it being very difficult to change that all of a sudden. No, like, I try to refrain too, and I can't. It's difficult, because that's just how I talk. I was looking for a tribute summon Kaiju. That's a terrible move. Fancy words are greater than curse words. Interplanetary purple thorny beast. You see, I read a lot, so I know all of these big words, but I can't pronounce them most of the time. So I'll say them while I'm in the middle of saying something, and I just stumble across them, and then I look for an easier word to say, and I use that instead. And I do that a lot too, on streams. I sent the Amazon version of Researcher. I worked nights for a decade. People don't have filters when there's no customers, so we swore a lot at each other. Oh my god, it's a grass deck? Fuck. Oh my god, I said it again. Jasper is the best from Twilight? That's oddly specific. Are you from my World of Warcraft channel from back in the day? Who says these words are bad though? Society. We all live in a society. So, if you guys want some, I'm not sure how fluent you guys are in Twilight lore. You know, hit book series, TV show, not TV show, movies. The Twilight series with vampires. I actually read the books before the movies came out. I'm fluent in Twilight lore. Yeah, I mean, nobody knows more about Twilight than I do. And I used to talk about it a lot in some of my past Q&A videos in my World of Warcraft channel, but it never really comes up in the Yu-Gi-Oh streams. And one of my favorite characters was Jasper, because in the Twilight universe, all of the vampires have like their own quirks, you know, from like X-Men or My Hero Academia. Twilight watch party win? Hell yeah, let's do it. Is Twilight still relevant? No. Anyways, they all have like their own little they all have their own superpower, and Jasper's superpower, he's like one of the main good guys. He's on Edward's side. Is he can control emotions, and he can also control other people's emotions. And I just thought that is such a unique ability to have. Like, oh my god, I want that so bad. If I could control other people's and my own emotions, that would be like one of the best superpowers ever. And he would use it occasionally. He would use it to like calm people down. He would use it to subdue people. He used it to get the bad guys to go away. He's a male manipulator. I mean, he was a good guy though. But yeah, you could totally use that to manipulate too, for sure. But what if you're not a manipulator? Then it's just a very useful tool for calming people down. Imagine manipulating. Why do you guys have to be so nefarious about this? You know, one of the reasons it's possible to manipulate people is because everybody thinks they're too smart to be manipulated. Even people who are probably not the smartest in the world think they're too smart to be manipulated. And that's why it works on everybody. Yeah, but the ability to control emotions is so good. You don't really see that too much in like superhero shows. But like in the Twilight universe, where it's, you know, not really focused on the powers and more about the connections between people, the fact that it has a backdrop of everybody having their own little superpower means they can explore a little bit more unique powers. I remember one of the characters in the Twilight universe is literally like the Avatar from Avatar: The Last Airbender, where they have the ability to control the 4 elements. And they got him on the side because they were having a big vampire war. So if you guys don't know the lore behind Twilight, you see Bella, the main character, her ability is kind of like Asta's from Black Clover, where she can negate other vampire powers. And she had this ability when she was a human, and Edward Cullen, you know, the main vampire dude, his ability is to read minds, you know, like Anya from Spy Family. And he was reading everybody's mind, but he couldn't read Bella's mind, and that that was like, what? Why can't I read your mind? I want to spy on you. And so he does. He's like really creepy about it too. He's like, I can't stop thinking about you because I can't read your mind. You're interesting. We should totally date. And she's like, I really like how you stalk me all the time. Sure, why not? You're hot. And so they start going out. And then, spoilers, Bella becomes a vampire. And then her vampire ability is to negate other vampire abilities. And there's like vampire nobility in the world. And they control everybody through the fact that their powers are overpowered. But Bella's vampire puts their like power in threat because she's too strong. She can negate their powers. So they formulate this whole conspiracy to, you know, kill her and make it justified. And everyone else is like, we totally see what you guys are doing. We're going to help protect her. And then they have like a big old vampire war. And then they get all these people from around the world who have different vampire abilities. And one of them is the Avatar. And he's like, I'm going to be on your side, Bella, because these guys are assholes. She's like, yeah. Oh, but also they wanted to kill her daughter because she had a baby. And vampires aren't supposed to have babies, so she was like special. But it turns out there was... Well, I guess I shouldn't give you too much. Like, what if you guys watched Twilight? I don't want to ruin everything. Yeah, Bella has an Omni-Negate. But not only is it an Omni-Negate, it's like a Floodgate Omni-Negate. It's like, imagine the Unicorn of Necros. You know how it's able to negate the effects of any card as long as you both control the same number of cards in your hand? Well, Bella's power is literally that, except it's regardless of hand stuff. It's just if an effect activates, she can negate it, and she can do it everywhere. So at that point, you're basically just stuck with physical abilities. And when it comes to physical abilities, the top vampires neglected it because one of their main abilities was basically just putting everybody to sleep so they can kill them while they can't fight back. So they're not used to fighting with people who fight back. So having all their abilities permanently negated, yeah, like Herald of Ultimateness, but with like unlimited fairies in your hand. They're like, oh no, she's super dangerous. And that's basically what Twilight turns into later on. You know, after the teen drama settles down, it goes into, you know, the politics of the vampire world. And I gotta say, it was pretty interesting. I like the teen drama stuff too, though. Especially since one of the main love interests had the same first name as me. Well, I guess I shouldn't say especially. I don't really like him very much. But I always thought it was funny how he shared one of the same... the first name as me. And also, I liked how, whatchamacallit, the wolves were based on World of Warcraft shamans more than they were werewolves. Twilight ASMR, I could talk about Twilight for days. You see, I get really into series, and I learn, like, everything about them. And I do this a lot, constantly, since I'm always looking for new things to devour. So I know, like, a lot about a lot of very niche things. You know, there's some people who learn a lot about, like, the surface level, whatchamacallit. You know, sometimes people think you're smart if you have a surface level understanding on a whole bunch of random topics. Whereas I like to go very deep in a whole bunch of topics. Because, you know, I just get really interested in them. So, like, I know everything about Game of Thrones. But I also know everything about Twilight. And Yu-Gi-Oh! And World of Warcraft. And a whole bunch of random anime. Me with the Nosiverse? Yeah, exactly. Must be great at parties. The funny thing is, when I'm at parties, or when I'm talking to people, I don't talk about any of my hobbies ever. Like, they're just never brought up. If someone brings up one of my hobbies, I change the subject. I don't want to talk about my hobbies. Why are you streaming this hour? I thought you slept last night. Let's see. That is a question, so I have to answer it. The reason I'm streaming at this hour is because I want to try streaming in the morning for 2 hours. And at night. Just to see, like, what the audience is like in the morning and stuff. And because I'm doing this, I'm not going to stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'll put out, like, a little handmade schedule on Twitter to show you guys, the people who follow me on Twitter anyway, my schedule and stuff. Why didn't I use this first? Damn it. I blame chat for getting me to talk about Twilight. I made a misplay. You guys did this to me. I don't even use my extra deck. I don't think I can go into any of these cards. How dare you, chat? Yeah, this is chat's fault, not mine. Don't hit one. Don't hit one. Oh, come on. Seriously, Dice Foon? Card is broken if you land on 5. Wait, so what other topics do you have an insane level of knowledge about? I don't know. I forgot that I knew everything about Twilight until someone brought it up. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You landed on a 1? Oh my god. Villainess. Oh, I fucking love Villainess mangas. Do you guys know what Villainess mangas are? Or manhwas? There's not too many manga of Villainess. It's usually all manhwas. Manhwas are like Korean comics. And Korean ones are like colored. Which I really appreciate. It's kind of weird reading a Villainess manga, you know, in black and white. Because I'm so used to them all being in color. Get crunked. Are they romantic in nature? Yeah, most of them are romantic. I'd say like a vast majority of them are. Not all of them are. Some of them are about revenge. Or some of them are even about like economics. Like I really like the Villainess and the Hourglass. Because that one is more about an economic nature and it's just a good story. You should watch Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Feel on stream sometime. All 3 movies. I should. I've been planning to watch though. The Hourglass one is amazing, right? I think the Hourglass one's probably my favorite. Like, I got into it because of Baccarina. I forget which one that is, because they all have like very similar sounding names. But it's the one with Katrina, and she's like, they all love her because she's stupid. Damn it, summon a monster, Burgo! Does your favorite VTuber have a waifu? I don't know. Question is manhwa or manhwa? It's manhwa. It's the Korean mangas. Or the Korean comics, I should say. Hourglass is so effing good. Yeah, the Hourglass one is really good. See, the Hourglass one is, it's about this girl who dies and gets reset back in time to like 3 years before she was supposed to die. That's how a lot of them start, actually. I'd say that's like how half of the Villainous mangas start. Is like they die and then time gets reset. Except this time she actually has an hourglass which she can use in order to reset time on like specific amounts. It's been a while since I read it, so I don't really remember the exact details. But she uses it a lot in order to like forge deals and create her own fortune because she hates her family. And so she accumulates her own personal fortune so that when her family goes to ruin, she'll be fine. But she wants her family to suffer, especially her sister, because I believe it was her sister who had her executed. And so she's always undermining her little sister. It's great. Why don't you add Turtle Kaiju Gamma still into this Kaiju deck? Because I don't want to. Oh, I keep forgetting to use this first. You guys keep distracting me. This is your guys' fault. It's my favorite genre, manhwa and light novel. Yeah, mine too. I think one of my favorite manhwas is probably 4-Cut Hero. Because it's just so good. But definitely my favorite genre manhwa is the Villainess ones. I remember when I was especially sad at night, I was just like reading this Villainess manga, and like the main character was so stupid that it was just really entertaining. She gave me a really, well, not to call her stupid, but she really gave me Leah Asimov vibes. Oh my god, how do you keep doing this? It was the red-haired girl from here, I'll tell you the name of it. It's called The First Night with the Duke. I was reading this one. I was like, oh my god. This is too funny. Manhwa is literally Korean word for manga. Probably. This is The First Night with the Duke. It's about this it's about this manga where this girl, she wakes up in one of her favorite romance novels and she goes to a party and she wakes up in the romance novel as one of the extras. And she's like, oh no, I have to make sure, you know, not to make rustle any feathers because I want this story to go like how it was supposed to because I like the story. And then she ends up getting drunk. And then she wakes up the next day in bed with the main character's boyfriend, the Duke. And she's like, oh no, I made a mistake. And apparently the Duke fell in love with her during the night where she was drunk. And then it's just her trying to get the Duke to not fall in love with her and to go with the main heroine like she was supposed to from the story. But she's really dumb, so she does a bad job at it. It's really funny. I like it. Is this Game of Thrones lore? No. I was doing some whatchamacallit, some Twilight lore earlier. Thanks, DuelLogs. Now I want to go back and read them all again. Oh no! Oh, thank God, Skull Dice is garbage. Good, you should read them all again. They're excellent pieces of entertainment. What other book series you have a good knowledge of? There's a lot. Like, just list off book series and I'll probably just remember. Like, I don't really write anything down. I just consume content and I don't think about it again. Who's your favorite character from Kumoko? I gotta look this up. I don't remember what that is off the top of my head. Like, you gotta remember, my anime list is like over 700 completed shows. Oh! Are you serious, Cafe Fico? Are you seriously asking me that question right now? 3, 1, 4. Ooh. Kumoko is the spider. Yeah, I know it by the English name of So I'm a Spider, So What? Who's my favorite character from So I'm a Spider, So What? Gee, I don't know. Let me think about that. My favorite character from that is the leader of the elves. I actually like incorporated him into my D&D games. I thought his whole his backstory was cool. Just don't tell my players I did that. None of my players are weebs. They don't understand any of the anime references I have in the plots. Who is your least favorite person in chat and why is it me? I don't waste my energy on hate. Like, you know, just do what you want. It's like, in order to be a hater, you have to put a lot of time and energy into just thinking about someone else. So disliking people is too much effort. So I don't hate anyone in chat. Except Knife. Yes, I caught the stream live. Where is One Piece? I read One Piece. I know everything about One Piece. Lanisha? Is that how you say it? Lanisha? Lanisha, you're worthless, you piece of garbage. Knife is fun? Yeah, Knife isn't here though, because I'm pretty sure Knife is asleep. That's a good way to go about things, DuelLogs. I'm pretty sure that's how most people are. They just don't really consciously think about it. Because what's the point in like wasting effort in negative emotions when you could have fun instead? Because, you know, life is already negative enough as is. There's no reason to seek it out yourself. What is your favorite character from new game? Aoba. Dude, I have Aoba merch. I love Aoba so much. New game is so good. I don't really have merch of anything. Aoba. That's how you say your name, right? Aoba, the main character. I realized I should watch more anime. Imagine watching anime. Cringe. Yeah, totally Aoba. No one else is even halfway as good as the main character, though. Ichi and Nanichi? What? Are you making a Boki Boki beatdown deck when the stray Moki Moki comes to Master Duel? Absolutely. Do you watch any of the Taro series? I don't know what that is. Hifumi, though? Hifumi's just shy. She's like, she's fine, but she's not a super compelling character when her whole character arc is just being shy. Do you watch any Chinese anime? I think I did watch one of them that I thought was really good. I forgot the name of it, though. It had a really unique plot to it. It was about like a guy who wasn't a superhero, or he turned into like a really fat superhero. And then like his daughter didn't know he was alive. No, that was a long time ago. It was really good though. You made any bamboo sword deck in Master Duel? No. Those are just Exodia decks. Should watch the life of a Demon King? No. Riders of the Galaxy? What's that? Masho Tensei is so good. Have you watched it? Yeah, I watched it. It's pretty good. The lead programmer? Who's the lead programmer? To My Eternity? Oh yeah, I read all of that and I watched the anime. Like, of course I'm gonna watch To My Eternity. No, wait. Am I thinking of something else? I think I'm thinking of the Fuji one. To My Eternity is something else. The one with Fuji, the immortal, the white-haired dude. That's the one I'm thinking of. Because it's made by the same author as A Silent Voice, and I fucking love A Silent Voice. Oh my god, when I first watched A Silent Voice, I was obsessed with it for like a month straight. Like, I watched it 4 times, and I watched a whole bunch of essays on it on YouTube, and I read everything I could find about it. And of course, I bought the manga and read through all of it as well. I couldn't stop. I needed more. Silent Voice is one of the animes ever. Shut up. It's one of the best. Although I don't know if I could watch it nowadays. It's too sad. Don't spoil A Silent Voice. Spoilers. There's a scene where a thing happens and it's really sad, but then things turn out okay in the end. Unlike real life. Kek Savage Dragon. Kek Savage Dragons. Kek. Pot of Extravagance now or wait a turn when I can actually use it? I'll wait a turn. Spoilers in the end? Nope, that's not what happens. How dare you spoil me? I didn't spoil you guys. Shut up. Spoilers, there's a voice? Nope. Was that the same author as Silent Voice? I totally thought Fire Punch author. Oops. No. Fire Punch author was Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man's really good too. My favorite anime is Kill la Kill. My favorite anime is Promare. Your favorite anime is actually Kill la Kill? Why? Like, Kill la Kill is not bad, but there's nothing really about it that I would see as, like, favorite worthy. I like the comedy. There's better comedy animes, though. Like, you should really watch The Daily Lives of High School Boys. That's probably one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. Kill la Kill is based. Kill la Kill's fine. Nothing wrong with it. It's enjoyable. It has fun action too. Sure, it has fun action, but this is shows with better action. Like, you should look at Hunter x Hunter if you want incredibly well thought out action scenes. Or like, you know, the Brawly movie if you just want something that's bombastically animated. Nichi Bros and Asobi Asoabe are the best comedies. They're good, but you guys should really watch The Daily Lives of High School Boys. It's the funniest. Nothing beats out the comedy in that. Not even close. Get crunked, there can be only one. Have you watched Psycho-Pass? Yeah. Psycho-Pass is pretty mid, though. Long play, become a history teacher just to show your class reign. What? Hunter x Hunter is so good in Meruem too? Oh yeah, Hunter x Hunter is a masterpiece. Do you watch any real American shows like Star Trek? No. Imagine watching Star Trek. Cringe. I just like how Kill la Kill took the girls in skimpy armor trope and made it a core plot element. Yeah, that was neat. Better Call Saul? Ooh, I love Saul. I still need to finish the first season. I liked it, I just never finished the first season of it. Because it's like, it's too good. I don't like binging shows. I only like to watch things when I can watch them slowly over time. Because otherwise I just feel like I'm wasting my time. I drew into another star-destroying kaiju and another pot of extravagance. That's terrible. There's 6 seasons you can binge on. I don't like binging though. That's why I don't watch it. That's why I don't watch really Netflix in general. I don't like binging. Pot draws pot, as is tradition. Yeah, exactly. I watch Better Call Saul for Breaking Bad, and I'm shocked at how they fit. Oh, I watched all of Breaking Bad. That was really good. A fellow Dragon Maid user. I played Dragon Maids before they were good. Hello, Mr. Logs. First time catching you live. Hello there, Evie. What do you think of ReZero? ReZero is really good. Like, S-tier isekai. Can Pot of Greed ever be limited to one? No. ReZero's hot garbage? Okay. Maybe if you don't know anything about anything, you think that. Rem is best girl. She is. Ooh. Awakening of the Possessed. 3. I don't have enough to bring out Eater Millions. So all normal summon Honest. And see if 1400 attack is enough to attack over my opponent's thing. Rem is overrated? I think Rem is appropriately rated. If you've watched ReZero, there's a reason she's a fan favorite. I'm waiting for season 2 of No Game, No Life. Oh, come on. It's Ash Blossom? Seriously? I can understand liking ReZero. No chance with Sword Art Online. Well, I mean, Sword Art Online is mid. Whereas ReZero is actually well written. There's a huge difference. They're not even comparable, other than the fact that they're technically part of the same genre, kind of. Any anime you recommend with any anime you would recommend without much fan service? You got all the good ones. They don't really have fan service in good shows. I'm trying to think of like all of the really good shows. None of them really have fan service because they don't need it. Fan service is mainly for a certain type of genre of shows. And like all of the really good ones with great stories don't really have it because they don't, it's just not really part of what they're doing. But there are definitely exceptions, and it's probably a little sprinkled in everywhere if they're long enough. One Piece? One Piece has shit tons of fan service. I think what you're probably asking for is no egregious fan service. At that point, it's like, it's not really a big deal. If you've watched enough anime, you know that's not really like how all of them are. That's just how some of them are. And they're definitely trying to go for that. So asking for good shows without fan service is like, hey, do you know any good shows where, you know, people aren't kicking dogs? I was like, yeah, most of them. What the fuck kind of shows are you watching where that happens all the time? I was like, well, isn't that in all animes? Like, no. It's not. But it's not really in the same level because there is a lot of fan service in anime. It's just not as egregious as to specifically look for shows that don't have it. Rip Iggy. I don't know what the correct play is. This one, I guess. Kicking dogs is a staple of JoJo. It is. And that One Piece is a good show, but uses fan service when it doesn't need it at all. Yeah, but One Piece is also really fucking long. The amount of fan service in One Piece is like less than 1% of the total runtime. Like, One Piece is not about fan service. It has it, for sure. But that's not the point of One Piece. Like, there are shows where their main purpose is fan service, for sure. One Piece is not one of them, but it does have it. Shout out to the raid of Wano. Dude, Wano was a chore to read through. There was just too much going on. And I didn't really like Odin very much. Attack on Titan doesn't have fan service. Did you not see the female Titan? Did you watch Steins Gate? Of course I watched Steins Gate. Who hasn't watched Steins Gate? I swear the point of One Piece is to hum as much filler as you can get away with. Well, the reason they do that is because people watch it. And lots of people watch it. And they make tons of money. They are incentivized to just create as many episodes of One Piece as possible without caring about the quality. Let me play a new deck. If you're gonna get into One Piece, I recommend reading it. We'll do one more duel. We're at the 2-hour mark, I believe. Oh, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. My sister begs me to watch Steins Gate. You should. It's really good. One Piece is really long manga-wise. Good. Are you saying that like that's a detriment? Oh no, there's lots to read of this good show. I can't believe there's so much good things to read. Ugh, if only it was shorter so I didn't have to read so much of this good story. I see that a lot. I see lots of people say they won't read One Piece because it's too long, as if that's a detriment. I don't get it. How is having too much of a good thing bad? That sounds actually just stupid. Select a card to add to your hand. Yay! Is it not that good? No, One Piece is great. I think the current arc is kind of mid, but still decent. Lots of good moments in it too. Like the Joy Boy reveal was pretty cool. Have you watched Carl on Tuesday? No. You won the last duel? I don't remember. I think I did. I prefer two-piece. Around the Yu-Gi-Oh players talking about people not willing to read. Oh, yeah, that's true. Nobody in Yu-Gi-Oh reads. That makes sense. I just avoid One Piece of principle because the One Piece fans are annoying. Are they, though? This is the first time I've heard of One Piece fans being annoying. What kind of circles are you in where One Piece fans are annoying? Like, sure, there's annoying fans in every fan base. But One Piece fans in particular? Are you sure about that? Reading long manga isn't slog, like watching a long-ass anime. The thing is, if it's enjoyable, that's not a slog. That's just watching more enjoyable stuff. Like, having more of a good thing isn't bad. If it's mid, then it is a slog. If it's not enjoyable, then it is a slog. But if it is, then that's just having more of good. I think when people say it's too long, they're under the assumption that they probably won't like it. So they don't want to invest that amount of time into something if they don't think it's going to be very good. I believe One Piece series is very drawn out. I disagree. I can see how you might have that opinion if you haven't watched One Piece. Already read it. It's still too long. My roommate always insists One Piece was the greatest thing ever made. Got mad at the fact I said I didn't care to watch it and didn't have time to. It's not the greatest thing ever made, but it is good. Some people like to finish things though, so maybe people don't feel like they would finish it. You can't finish it quickly, I guess that's true. But you can finish it. Like, what kind of time constraints are you on where you can't finish One Piece? One Piece is literally prolonged, not even normally long. When they fight someone, there's going to be a flashback for 3 to 4 episodes in the actual fight, and someone else rations. Then you're talking about the garbage anime. I don't disagree on that. The anime is pretty bad. It's very egregious with its padding. Shadow Schism. We'll go into construct. We'll use that and that. Can you guess what I'm cooking? No. Select a card to send to the graveyard. Get crunked. The Cubic Lord. Wait, I can use Super Poly? Oh. I know what I can use it on. Another search. Jujutsu Kaisen slaps. It does. Last time I watched was Kakegurui, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Yeah, it's pretty good. Whoa, can't be destroyed? Oh, fuck. I accidentally unclicked the effect. Damn it. Wait, how come this card can't be destroyed? I don't know what's happening here. I don't want to read. The trap makes it so it can't be destroyed by battle this turn, probably. What if I attack it 3 times? Will that work? I don't think I've seen an anime since Sabagaboo. The survival games one, right? That's an old one. That's like 2015. You should watch Tomodachi Game. Yeah, my sister was telling me to watch that too. Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Wow, can't be destroyed by anything. The sister DuelLogs. Any thoughts on Digimon? Have you watched the most recent season by any chance? No. I'm not really into kid shows. I did really like Digimon growing up though. I thought it was great. And I think the Digimon card game is pretty fun. And you want to watch Aharen? Yeah, it's great. Last anime I saw was Megalobox. Well, that's old. Plays a kid card game. I don't watch the Yugioh anime either, for the same reason. Would Yu-Gi be considered a kid show? Absolutely. You're playing a children's card game though? Yeah, but I'm not watching it. That's an apples and oranges comparison. Damn it, I got beat by cubics. Well, I play terribly. I was only half paying attention. How are you this fine evening, Sir TheDuelLogs? Not very good. Have you ever played a card game of motorcycles? I wish. That sounds incredibly dangerous. Yu-Gi-Oh! Really learned into the kid show after 5Ds. I mean, it's always been a kid show. But yeah, I guess it did go more kid show after that. I will say though, like I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX in Leia's Discord server with her watch-alongs. And Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was so incredibly cheesy that it was actually kind of fun to watch. So I'm not as anti watching it as I used to be. Just because Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was just so incredibly cheesy that it was actually entertaining. That's the best part of GX? Yeah. GX is hilarious. It's pretty dark later. Yeah, I'm sure it gets dark for a kid show, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Is cheese. It's always been cheesy. I guess that's the entertaining part about it. I just kind of forgot about it. GX dub? Yeah, we're watching the GX dub. It's so fucking bad. I love it. I'm sad I wasn't able to watch it because she only ever watches it while I'm doing my D&D games. Okay, I gotta go. It's been 2 hours. I'll stream again tonight. Who's streaming at this hour? Who could we send a raid to? Oh, Little Karibo's streaming. Let's go to him. He had a new episode come out today, right? Hey, he's actually a VTuber, unlike me. I gotta get some work done. Especially since I don't do a lot of work since I'm sad all the time. Wow, a 30-second unskippable ad. That's excellent.